What are the benefits of clearing the mind, meditation, and mindfulness? The benefits are like a holistic development of oneself. When I mean holistic, I'm describing the development and the aspects of your life as a whole. And consider this like 5 areas of your life and a regular practice of self. Kind of your physiological or your physical body, the social aspects of yourself, your intellectual, your emotional, and your spiritual. When you try to continually clear the mind, it enhances and improves these areas of your life, and much more, actually. But let's consider first the physical benefits of clearing the mind meditation and why it is helpful. In the meridians or Asian cultures, they believe a lot in a universal energy, or there's blockages in the natural paths, and they call these meridians. This type of healing people have heard as like acupuncture, Reiki, and it helps block or unblock the energy paths that bring this, and then is considered to help heal the body. When we practice a clearing of the mind meditation, it helps also to unblock these pathways and energy. Meditation is usually started with a moderation of breathing, centering of and aligning of our chakras within our body and self, and really trying to find and identify the root sickness within oneself that may be persistent within the mind. And clearing of those thoughts frees the mind of anxiety, depression, and those symptoms that may be causing excess thoughts or increased illness. Unblocking of this energy is done during the meditation process, which then opens up our chakras, our energy pathways, and unblocks all of those spaces that may feel that they are stuck and that they cannot be gotten through. When we describe the intellectual or kind of our mind benefit, like how does it help us change the way we think, it does in the way of decreasing the negative thought. This means that all of our life we may have 5 more negative thoughts than we do positive. And when you have a clearing the mind meditation, you're taking this time to really reverse that negative thought process and become more positive. How you become not just positive, but you become aware of these thought process and things that may have been within your conscious mind, but you have the ability to acknowledge it, judge it, but then step back and say, I choose to alter that thought and make it positive. This awareness in itself is freeing of the negative annotation and thinking. This also is considered in a way of our next thinking is the emotional benefit. How are we emotionally benefiting ourselves when we do a clear the mind meditation? Our emotions are a very strong part of our life. And to get to a point of subconscious thinking, we really need to direct all of that damaged emotion or trauma that has come up and change the subconscious mind. These thoughts and emotions may persist in us every single day. And how do we change that negative and pessimistic thinking and change that pattern and trace it into a very thoughtful and happy life? How do we kind of get rid of the weeds within the mind that have been taking over and kind of chop them down and clear them out? It's Imagine a garden that you're trying to plant, but you have a whole set of weeds that are there suffocating your clear mind and your thoughts. With meditation, you're taking the time to clear those weeds out and get rid of them from the roots up, and now you're opening up a pathway to have fruitful, thoughtful thinking and building seeds of hope and love and positivity. Our emotions can really engulf the way we are, and we really want to build a crop of healing and get rid of those damaged weeds of emotion. Now, how does the clearing mind meditation develop and help the way we socially interact in our aspects of our personal life? This is kind of the environment. What kind of individual are we, and how do we see ourselves, and how do others perceive us? In a matter of how we relate with others in a mirror, you hope that you're reflecting more of a peace and inner self to others. But initially, you may not. You may have problems in your relationships. You may have problems with your own self-awareness. You may notice that you're more edgy or more aggravated or angry. And when you practice more times to clear the mind with your meditation, you take away that temperament of anger and strong judgment, and you're able to reset that habit. And it's difficult because we are full of patterns that we've developed since we were young, and in our childhood, and in our even just in our younger years, where we have made ourselves feel that we are maybe not good enough, that we have this set habit and disciplined life that there's no way that it can be changed, and this is the way that we are. But when you practice clearing of the mind meditations, or any meditations for that way, you are then trying to rewrite that story. You're taking the time to follow a new path. And that is scary, because when you start processing and developing this time within your mind, you will come up with things that you don't want to see. And you're going to see and be observant of patterns and life experiences that may have been very scary. And when you rewrite these stories, you may not have the courage in the beginning, but when you practice a clearingness and a discipline as much as possible with your breath and your persistence of practicing meditation, you're able to facilitate ways to deal with and almost have a nice toolkit to help understand yourself, others, and the world. I want you to take a moment for yourself for the next few minutes to let's try to clear our minds and enjoy and attune ourselves to emptying the mind, bringing free thought, hope, and positivity, and letting go of all that selfishness and things that are not helping us get through the day. In this meditation, we're working on decreasing those thoughts and patterns and achieving a way of freeing the mind from the selfish thoughts and things that may be hindering us from being centered and finding the universal oneness from the crown of our head all the way down to our feet, and from the feet all the way out into the universe and into the world. So please find a comfortable seat, place to lay down, or you can stand wherever you are with your family or yourself. Take some time to get into a comfortable seat. or wherever that is for you. Find a comfortable space within your home, office, wherever you are today. Find yourself imagining maybe crossing your legs, sitting in a chair, lying down in bed, wherever that is for you. A time for you to reset and regroup so that you can get through this meditation with no disruptions. We're going to start by advising you to find that quiet space within yourself and within wherever you are, whether it's home, work, or somewhere else. And I want you to imagine your body grounded to the floor and take a gentle gaze down to the floor where you can close your eyes. And I want you to start softening the body and releasing the tension throughout. Maybe that might be just a little bit of a neck roll, rolling the shoulders, grounding the feet to the floor. Just taking this few seconds to kind of pump the arms, bring the fists to the shoulders a few times, tensing up maybe the feet and then relaxing them, flexing the calves, like pressing the feet up and down, lifting up one thigh and then the other, placing your hands on your hips, maybe swaying side to side, placing your hands on your belly, feeling the inhalation and the exhalation of your breath. Placing one hand on your front ribs and breathing in for a count of 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll those shoulders up, back, and down. And with every inhalation, you're bringing more expansion within the lungs, from the upper chest, the front body, the back body, and the side ribs. With each and every breath and every awareness to your practice, you loosen and relax and reset your body's patterns and reverse the way it may have been built up and the tension that may have been giving you stress. As you go to your neck and your chin, maybe place the chin down and then raise it up. Place your hands on your cheeks, maybe roll them a little bit. Don't forget to smile. Close the eyes tight, open them, close them again. Imagine a ray of sunshine going from your feet to the center of your body, all the way up to the crown of your head, and then radiating out into the world. Even take a moment to tilt your head back, look up to the ceiling, the sky, or wherever you are. Reset. Come back to center. Imagine that light from the center of your feet all the way up to the crown of your head, releasing the tension and the stress within your body. And as thoughts and things come up, they will. You're not fully clearing the mind, but you're just grasping and keeping a judgmental and understanding of what does come up. Being able to focus on just being here right now is super important. It's for your time to just be with you. Not let those thoughts darken you, not let those thoughts overwhelm you, not let thoughts take over and control you. You are the one that can change the way you feel. And anytime it may change or things come up and down, take another breath and at least do a square breath. Inhale for 4, so it's equal breaths in and equal breaths out. And then eventually we'll be able to extend the exhalation. So now place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, and let's inhale for 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. With every inhale, you feel the rise of the chest and the ribs expanding. Every exhale, you feel everything releasing. As we inhale some peace and gratitude for ourselves, and exhale the tension and worry that is not needed at this time. And you may see images within your mind come and go. Just observe it. Notice it. Worry. You may see a color that may come up. Just be observant and gentle and okay with where you're at today. Let's take one more breath in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's exhale out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's just soak that in for a minute. Give yourself a hug. Roll those shoulders up, back and down. Place the hands down at your thighs. Don't forget to smile. And gently open up your eyes if they were closed.